Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news.
The sweetness hidden in the details, why viewers can't get enough sometimes. It's not the grand declarations of love that leave the deepest impression, it's the subtle, unspoken moments. The angle at which a thermos is passed, the almost imperceptible dilation of pupils during a shared gaze, or the recliner meticulously adjusted to exactly 127 degrees. These tiny, deliberate choices in performance and direction speak volumes for countless viewers. These details are like hidden sugar bombs in the narrative, silent yet powerful cues that stir emotions and make hearts race. They were not just aesthetic, they were deeply human. Such micro-interactions create a kind of emotional realism that viewers latch onto, making the love story feel genuine and immersive. In today's world of fast-paced short dramas, where each second must count, these moments of subtle intimacy become treasures for the audience. Fans replay scenes to catch that fleeting eye contact, that instinctive gesture, or that tiny shift in body language. And when they do, they feel like they're in on a secret, one shared only between the characters and the audience. It's no wonder so many people say, "I didn't expect to be this hooked." The emotional payoff from these small but meaningful interactions is often far stronger than flashy plot twists. They invite viewers not just to watch, but to feel, to lean in and savor the unspoken language of love. In the end, that's the magic, love written not in grand speeches, but in glances, in gestures, and in a recliner tilted just right. "Is Yulong old enough to be Yang Miemie's dad?" Comment floated across the screen just as a classic scene from The Foolish Heiress, "My Third Uncle Loves Me to the Bone" was unfolding. On screen, the towering 185 centimeters Yulong, exuding an aura of quiet dominance, pulled the petite Yang Miemie into his arms with practiced ease. His sharp jawline rested gently atop her head, the stark contrast in their height and presence igniting a wave of excitement among viewers. The scene wasn't just romantic, it was electric. And though the age gap sparked playful banter, for fans, the chemistry between this uncle-type leading man and the sweet-faced heroine was nothing short of addictive. The sweetness of the scene is undeniable, but the noticeable age gap between them has also sparked controversy, with some viewers unable to shake off the father-daughter vibe it evokes. It's a lingering thorn in the hearts of many onlookers, even as they find themselves drawn to the chemistry. This most talked about CP, couple pairing, in the short drama world is, in many ways, a walking contradiction. On screen and off, they embody the phrase "the cutest height difference meets the largest age gap." Yulong, with his mature, commanding presence, and Yang Miemie, with her innocent, doll-like charm, create a dynamic that's both visually striking and emotionally complex. Their performances are filled with moments of tenderness, tension, and affection, enough to melt the hearts of fans. But at the same time, their relationship continues to stir debate. Can such a pronounced age difference still be romantic without veering into uncomfortable territory? Is it love or just a fantasy built for the screen? What's certain is that Yulong and Yang Miemie have tapped into something rare, a chemistry that defies traditional boundaries and appeals to a wide audience. For some, they are the perfect fantasy couple, for others, they are a source of heated discussion. But in the fast-moving world of short dramas, controversy can often fuel popularity. Whether you find their pairing sweet or strange, one thing is clear, they've captured the spotlight, and they were not stepping out of it anytime soon. But why do some people always think that they look almost 20 years apart? The problem lies in the amplifier of appearance and temperament. Yulong's face is naturally written with maturity and stability, with a tough outline and deep eyes, plus his experience as a soldier. He looks like a dominant boss wherever he stands. And what about Yang Miemie? With the unique water spirit of Zhongzi girls, coupled with a petite figure of 160 centimeters and a baby face full of collagen, she has no pressure to play a high school student. The two of them are in the same frame. One is like an uncle who has experienced vicissitudes of life, and the other is like a sister who is ignorant of the world, and the visual impact is directly pulled to the maximum. What's more, their collaborative short plays almost all strengthen this contrast. In Kinye's Little Mute, he is a cold-faced boss and she is an innocent mute girl. In The World Treats Me Gentle, he turns into a wife-protecting president and she is an ignorant workplace rookie. The image binding in and out of the play makes the 9-year gap deeper and deeper in the eyes of the audience. 02 When the daddy boyfriend meets the human marshmallow, public opinion exploded. Ever since this couple went from being sweet on the screen to reality, netizens have never stopped talking about it. Supporters are crazy about it. This size difference makes for a great hug. The look in Yulong's eyes when he looks down at Miemie is so sexy. The script of a mature man pampering his little wife has come true. I'm so jealous. Especially Yulong's human plug-in-like operations. He worked non-stop on the set for 18 hours. He could detect the signs of Yang Miemie's migraine within 90 seconds, and instantly took out the noise reduction earplugs plus wormwood hot compress packs, the fitness meals he fed daily, even the protein content was accurately stuck at 23.6 g/100 g. He was named the ceiling of the daddy boyfriend by fans. Opponents, however, were offended when the heroine called him uncle. I was afraid that he would say dad in the next sentence. This is not a love relationship, it's clearly raising a daughter, right? Especially when Yang Miemie was touched on the head by Yulong with a minor face, the father-daughter feeling in some shots was really distracting. The common motivational doubts of couples with age differences also followed. Is the man greedy for youth and beauty? Is the woman looking for a long-term meal ticket? 03 Love under the microscope, those hardcore details that shut up haters faced with controversy. Yulong and Yang Miemie did not rush to defend themselves, but instead used their actions to live their lives like an idol drama plus version. Yulong's love is with brains. The recliner on the set is always adjusted to an ergonomic angle of 127 degrees in advance, because this is the most comfortable position for Yang Miemie's waist. He directly coordinated the notices of the whole group when Yang Miemie was on her menstrual period, and carried a warming patch and painkillers close to her. Even in the more than 10 short plays that the two co-produced, 73% of the impromptu interactions came from real life. For example, when handing her a thermos cup, he deliberately rotated it 15 degrees to make it easier for her to hold it, and when they looked at each other, their pupils naturally shrank and were captured by the camera as drawn eyes. Yang Miemie's sweetness has an echo. Although she has a silly and sweet face, her actions are quite hardcore. In order to take care of Yulong, who often shoots fighting scenes, she quietly took the first aid certificate. After studying sports nutrition, she directly customized a muscle-building diet for him according to the standards of athletes, and in dramas such as Heartbeat Deviant, she became an acting coach to help Yulong analyze the character's personality and quickly get into the role. This maturity of running in both directions completely tore off the label of giant baby girlfriend. 04 Why do young people of this generation start to really like uncles? The reason why Yulong and Yang Miemie can become popular is that there is a huge change in young people's views on marriage and love. The latest survey of a certain platform reveals that the proportion of women who accept men who are more than 10 years older has soared from 12% in 2020 to 39% in 2024. When making money and involution become keywords for youth, many girls find that a mature partner with stable emotions is more stress-relieving than the sweet words of boys of the same age. Psychological research has added a buff to the daddy boyfriend. Among couples with an age difference of more than 5 years, the older party's emotional regulation ability is 42% higher on average. Yulong can stabilize Yang Miemie's collapsed acting skills with 3 sentences when she is anxious, and can humorously fight back to protect his girlfriend when black fans siege her. This human tranquilizer trait is precisely a scarce resource in a high-pressure society. Looking at their careers, this CP has turned love brain into productivity. The single short play Kiss and You Can Talk has been broadcast over 23.56 million times, and Rose and I, Always Be the Princess has attracted 40.19 million views. The conversion rate of live streaming with goods has soared by 30%, and even the impromptu performances have been imitated by the industry because of their true feelings. While others are still struggling with Is 9 years old too old, they have already turned the age difference into a career booster. Industry analysts have revealed the secret. The conversion rate of Yulong and Yang Miemie's CP short plays is 19% higher than that of ordinary performances. This is not acting, it is clearly selling slices of life as emotional needs. From being mocked for father-daughter love to having millions of Miemie fans, this couple has played the black and red traffic well. During a live broadcast, Yang Miemie hugged her knees and chuckled, being cared for like a child. It turns out that this is how it feels to be at ease. Off camera, Yulong silently turned up the air conditioner by 2 degrees. While the whole internet is still debating whether 9 years old is considered an old cow eating young grass, they have already lived their lives like drinking red date ginger tea warmed in a thermos cup. To outsiders it smells like medicine, but only those who drink it know how warm it is.
Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.